titles to do whenever they finish processing. My Sherpa loves YouTube. She did a class, a master class on it, about how to utilize your YouTube channel. And she's been to the YouTube conferences, loves how they operate. Um, if there's normally something wrong with a video, like a copyright or um, they don't like something you say, um, or it goes against community guidelines, they normally send you a professional email very promptly. Because she does have members, if people are no longer members, they're really good about reaching out and contacting individuals who go to view the channel, her channel, saying, hey, do you want to renew your subscription? She loves that part. And then also, she has it set up that um, if people register for her membership, YouTube membership, that they get the latest books by her um, to read for free. Really cool setup. And she captures their information um, through her YouTube channel for them to be able to access her materials. Highly recommended. She says it markets 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay. At my three-legged cauldron last night, with my broomstick, I'm really finicky about individuals that I let on my Facebook page. Everybody who comes to my page, I screen them first. And then I look at their page, how soon did they join? Oh, by the way, thank you to my subscribers. I got a few new subscribers. I'm going to have to do shout outs. And thank you for the shares. I got my YouTube newsletter a couple days ago. So thank you for the shares as well. So I went to one of the newbies pages. He didn't have much on his page. Um, looks like he practices African religion. He's probably straight from Africa, just judging by the type of dress that he had on in the outfit, in the pictures. Well, I scrolled to the bottom because he didn't have much. He's fairly new. I scrolled to the top, and normally I would have declined the friend request. You don't have enough going on your page. Um, but there was someone on his page that posed a few questions, and it got me to thinking, which is the only reason I accepted the friendship. And I'll go through the questions in a minute, but by the time I was done giving myself a history lesson from those questions, I discovered something that I'm new to. It's called Vedic Astrology Yogas. Never heard of it. Um, countless combo planetary arrangements. I was stargazing tonight as well. The person who posed the question stated that he was a, let me see here, I got my little notes. He studies wordology, seedsology, and graspmathology. Well, I had just finished having a conversation in the car with a lady in regards to her love of numbers. Let me go see what all of this is. Words are seeds, words, magic. Seeds, tools, symbols, intentions. Numbers are maps. Consciousness is the field in which creation blooms. I said, well, I'm doing all these already. I've just never called them that. So I went ahead and I lined up the major arcana. Uh, in the Hebrew Elk and the Gematria, which is the blueprint of creation. And got started on that. And then I went, there are 300, I was so ecstatic to know that our planets do yoga. And there are over 300 positions in which they do yoga. And they have different categories for their yoga. I figured if the planets was doing yoga, I need to come home today and do some yoga. Some meditation and some yoga. And that's exactly what I did. It was a great time. So, and then I wrote poetry to go with it. I'm reading this book. I'm going to share a couple of books with you. Do you know who this man is? Ephelius Levy? He was born in 1810. It is now 2025. Sage poet and author for 20 books. He began writing at 22 years of age. It was imprisoned twice for the critical nature of his work. He explored the mysteries of nature, such as spiritualism and fluidic panthems, according to Enoch, Abraham, Hermes, Trismegistus, and Solomon. The theory of the will with its 22 axioms are divulged, and finally it offers the great practical secrets, is what it says of this book. The true greatness of this work, however, lies in its ability to place a cult view firmly in Western religious traditions. For Levy, the study of the occult was the study of divine science, the mathematics of God, translated to English with an introduction by Aleister Crowley. Axioms. That's real fancy. Real fancy. Language. 22 of them. It didn't dawn on me till I started reading. I must have been in the, let me see here. It must have been I must have been about number 5. I got to number 5. I went back to number 1. I then counted from 1. I'd read a little bit, and then I got to 22. The Axiom is the major arcana. I said, okay. So I went through from the beginning all the way to number 22, and I wrote in the cards that they're associated with for the major arcana. Uh, in regular tarot and in voodoo. Now, he does, in his high magic book, uh, discuss how the religions were formatted together. He did not discuss card 23 because he didn't study voodoo religion. And as I have read, my favorite so far has been the debate between science, logic, and reason. Science and logic, or faith as you call it, are fighting. And when the fight gets so hot, they call on reason for deuces, for balance, for harmony. He hadn't figured it out that it's a cult, a pimp. According to Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. They're all supposed to be in harmony. I'm going to go to the questions that were asked. What is your starting numbers of all numbers? What is the highest number in the world? What is the lowest number in the world? If there was no Torah, no Bible, no Quran, no other religions, what religion would you be associated with? Natural spirituality, animism, ancestral reverence, cosmic observation, philosophical spirituality rooted in nature and universal law, spiritual source, universal law in numeric form. Those are simply just questions. If it goes against the order of nature, it is false because truth Uh, Truth doesn't need, and based on was pointing out things that did not align with truth and went against everything in science. But we just tied it together. Now, that's a lot of decades, centuries to cross to reach me, for me to be able to decipher what he was to in this book. And that's what I discovered with my cauldron and my broomstick. Hello, Delane. Hey, love. Greetings, darling. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. About to, I just did, I just talked about some of the things I learned last night. I did the galactic signature for 171 and 172 in the previous videos. And now I'm currently finishing up in regards to the explanation of wordology, seedsology, and graspmathology, and how it ties in to the Key of the Mysteries by Eliphas Levi, magician who works with, who has worked with Aleister Crowley, and just explaining how some things line up and what is different between some of the Western or European concepts versus the Voodoo concepts. How they didn't integrate a few things in there, my darling. But I'm actually going to wrap it up for the rest of the AM and get a little rest. And I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your morning wherever you are. I thank you for tuning in. All right. How do y'all like my pictures, by the way? Real quick. I am looking forward to gifting them, not the pictures. A few of my books that I have exclusive to them. And then also, yeah, I'm good, baby. Wide awake. Um, I'm okay. How are you? And then also, I would like to bring them on for interviews once I've gotten some things taken care of to go over their books with you all and have them do some live readings if possible. That way you can get to know them, and that way they can grow their YouTube channel. Okay, since they do have a YouTube channel. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. I am so glad you stopped by, Love Tubers. Mwah. May you have a phenomenal rest of your day. Oh, and I will be back to do um, Kevin Gates 10 through 19. Uh, Hopefully, I can get that done within 2 hours on Saturday, 3 to 5. All right? Mwah.